Welcome to the Sony exhibit and to our presentation on media solutions that reach to the cloud. This NAB marks the introduction of a new story and a new Sony. Today, we'll showcase a new breed of solutions that drive efficiency throughout your business, solutions that reduce your footprint and cut your distribution costs. At Sony, we're constantly consulting broadcasters, production companies, content aggregators, and other industry professionals. We've been listening carefully, and here's what you've been telling us. In today's economic environment, more than ever, you've told us you need to save money, including the cost of real estate. We enable you to move racks of equipment out of your high-rent facilities. You need to scale operations as your needs expand. Instead of speccing, purchasing, installing, and debugging servers and applications, Sony's cloud solutions enable you to migrate to higher capacity at the flip of a switch. You've demanded resilient systems that eliminate any single point of failure. Sony solutions deliver. You're asking for cost models that fit your usage. Some clients prefer capital expense, others operating expense, and still others a mix of both. Sony solutions accommodate. Increasingly international in scope, many of you demand global access. Sony's cloud solutions are the perfect vehicles for global distribution and collaboration. You need flexibility, solutions that fit whether you're developing a greenfield project or working with legacy systems. And finally, you demand solutions that are media savvy. Our solutions reflect Sony's unsurpassed expertise. We understand the needs of content professionals from the individual camera person to the enterprise. Sony media solutions that reach to the cloud can benefit almost any professional here at NAB. For news production, we're offering XDCam Air and Media Backbone Hive. For digitizing and monetizing legacy assets, we have Memnon archiving services. For managing media, whether on-premises or in the cloud, our Media Backbone Navigator X application sets a new standard. For cloud collaboration, automation, and distribution, we meet the need with our C Media Cloud Platform, our cloud-based Managed Media Distribution Center, and our cloud-based digital distribution and OTT service, Venue. Each of these solutions responds to the challenges that you've been sharing with us. Each leverages the power of the cloud for your business. Each extends your capabilities and upgrades your workflow. And collectively, they place Sony at the forefront of production technology. So let's start with news production. In our conversations, news producers are amazingly consistent in expressing their needs. Be first to air and social media, do more with less, share content, and work together. These imperatives are even more urgent because today, you're not simply competing with other stations, you're competing with ordinary people equipped with social media accounts and smartphone cameras. Our XDCam Air solution rises to the need, harnessing the best of cloud and wireless streaming technologies to accelerate news contribution as never before. The solution starts with wireless streaming, which Sony camcorders have supported for a while. We get you to air faster with wireless live streaming and wireless file transfers, both full res and proxy. We've also enabled Wi-Fi remote control of your camera from a smartphone or tablet with free iOS and Android apps. And we've revolutionized the picture quality that you can get from a single cellular channel with our exclusive quality of service streaming. With QoS, you'll experience better signal quality with fewer freezes, dropouts, and macro blocks. Yet, Sony's QoS streaming saves operating costs compared to traditional microwave and satellite contribution. We've done all this with a roster of cameras that feature built-in wireless capability, as well as plug-in wireless adapters that work with any legacy camera with an HD SDI output. On the receiving end of QoS streaming is Sony's PWS 110RX1, which can remotely receive 30 camera shot streams and output 2 simultaneously. It also provides remote control of cameras in the field, plus remote FTP fetch of files. One person who knows the power of QoS streaming firsthand is Jeff Pra, who is Chief Engineer and Coordinator for Technology Training at Northwestern University's Medill School of Journalism. He said, "The quality was exactly what we expected. It was stable, good-looking video. We maintained a full 6 megabits per second for maximum performance throughout. What's completely unexpected is how stable this has proved to be over time. We've seen 0 packet loss over that entire period. Much of what we do at Medill is anticipate the future of journalism. Our hope is that our students won't be just working in it, they'll be helping create it. The PWX 110RX1 is a crucial tool, a breakthrough product to enable such creativity. Clearly, QoS gives you a leg up in streaming cost performance. Now with XDCam Air, we're taking the next step, from wireless streaming to cloud-based ENG. XDCam Air delivers live streaming control in the cloud, metadata workflows with your newsroom computer system, and live streaming from your mobile device. And the solution works with Sony's ENG cameras, including those with built-in wireless capabilities, those that accept a dedicated wireless adapter, and any Sony camcorder with an HD SDI output. We're also expanding your camera options with a new Android and iOS app called XDCam Pocket. Using this free app, you can now put your smartphones and tablet cameras to work for a low-profile, first-to-air news gathering. Beyond wireless news contribution, XDCam Air will soon extend your power with the following cloud-based services. Cloud-based remote camera control enables you to start, stop, and zoom from any location. Cloud-based live stream control gives you greater power to set priorities. Cloud-based Proxy AV provides easy access to your content wherever there's an internet connection. Cloud-based storyboard editing means you can start work on your packages without waiting for a craft editor. Cloud-based file management makes it easier than ever to locate assets and put them to use. At Sony, we understand the complexities of your third-party newsroom computer systems and editing systems. That's why we designed the XDCam Air solution to work beautifully with Adobe Premiere Pro, APENPS, Avid iNews, Avid Interplay, BitCentral, Gluecast, and other systems in addition to our own Media Backbone Hive network production system. The XDCam Air solution can even send slugs from the newsroom computer system to the camera for automatic metadata tagging of files. To win even larger audiences for your work, the system will soon make it easy to publish stories to Facebook and Twitter. You'll be able to quickly trim proxy clips in the cloud, insert a watermark, approve the sequence, and then post to social media. All told, there's never been a more efficient way to get your content from the field to your viewers than XDCam Air. Beyond timely and efficient field contribution embodied by XDCam Air, you've asked for network production that's faster, simpler, more collaborative, and more flexible. That's the concept behind Media Backbone Hive, a network production system that provides end-to-end content and workflow management. Hive builds on our experience with the highly successful Media Backbone production system and the customer feedback that we've received. Hive also leverages the latest data center technologies, bringing them into the production environment. We call it Hive because it's scalable, efficient, and organized, and it fosters collaboration by making elements available to everyone, both in the newsroom and in the cloud. Hive links multiple locations together for shared access and integrates beautifully with Sony's cloud-based XDCam Air system. At the heart of Media Backbone Hive is an advanced IT architecture, the multi-award-winning hyper-converged node. Instead of separate silos for storage, database, and applications, the system is built on nodes that converge all three into one. You get lower initial costs using commercial off-the-shelf hardware. You get lower ongoing costs. Redundant nodes also enable failover and node upgrades without pulling the system offline. And you get easy scalability. Just add nodes and the system performs auto load balancing. Media Backbone Hive is a complete production system, including applications for planning, ingest, browse, edit, playout, distribution, archive, and management. HTML5 apps support remote workflows, distribution to social media platforms, and work well with our XDCam Air system as well as third-party NLEs, newsroom computer systems, servers, archive systems, and the cloud. Hive's HTML5-based content management tool handles not only audio and video files, but also graphics, documents, EDLs, project files, and more. You can do full text search of scripts, preview proxies, leverage metadata, and easily integrate with nonlinear editors. A versatile HTML5 web-based editor provides core editing tools and transitions. Edit your story anywhere, and when you're done, publish to Playout, websites, social networks, and distribution, or send your story to a craft editor for further enhancement. Hive's powerful craft editor accommodates any mix of SD, HD, or 4K at 4:3 or 16:9. And you get advanced audio and video effects, powerful color correction, and speed controls. Media Backbone Hive also supports an Adobe Premiere and After Effects plugin with direct access to Hive content from within the Premiere and After Effects GUIs. Other features include powerful dashboards that monitor system health and key system metrics. Future enhancements will include resource sharing among regions or groups. Fast, flexible, and cloud-friendly, Media Backbone Hive is a powerful advantage for every producer striving to be first to air and social media with the best-looking content. Many of you are profoundly concerned about your valuable film assets, as well as video and audio assets archived on magnetic tape. You understand that your analog archives are hard to browse, hard to access, hard to monetize. You fear that analog assets run the risk of becoming inaccessible or lost. The solution is Memnon Archiving Services. We can digitize your collection at your site or from one of our global delivery centers. We have already processed over 2 million hours of assets for clients including the BBC, Indiana University, and the French National Library. So, if you have substantial analog assets, it pays to talk to your Sony representative about Memnon services. You've shared your frustrations with conventional media asset management systems. You say that systems don't scale well, particularly at the entry level. Content browsing is way too complicated, requiring extensive training courses and a steep learning curve. You're too often tied to specific operating systems and client platforms. And automating workflows is a daunting challenge, requiring months of planning and extensive software expertise. That's why Sony created Media Backbone Navigator X for managing your assets, whether on-premises, in the cloud, or both. Navigator X sets entirely new standards in simplicity, scalability, and platform independence. There's no steep learning curve. If you can type into a search box, you can find assets. There's no single operating system. As an HTML5 web application, Navigator X can run on Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Android, and iOS. One organization with very particular asset management challenges is Full Sail University. Scott Dansby is in charge of industry relations at Full Sail. Let's listen.
We were coming to a point where we had a lot of content stored and kept in various different formats in different locations all over the campus and from various departments. So it could have been LTO, it could have been on hard drive, it could have been on optical disc, but we had no way of kind of managing and really tagging and logging what content was actually under our roof. And we need to get a better grasp on managing the storage environment where all of those assets are ultimately going to sit. Navigator X was able to meet those needs. The openness is what attracted us initially. You know, we could still work and keep existing products and services and then add other third-party products and services who do a really great job at one specific thing. But then Media Backbone would be able to orchestrate those workflow processes between all the different applications and services.
There's more to Media Backbone Navigator X. The system scales effortlessly from single-seat users to mid-sized production environments. Building an automated workflow is as easy as drag and drop. Best of all, Navigator X offers top-flight performance at a fraction of the cost of other, less capable MAM systems. It's an impressive package, as Nathan Dickerson, Vice President and Operations Manager at Wells Fargo, discovered.
The faster we can move the product, the happier our end customer is. We bring in a great deal of video on a daily basis, and having the ability to catalog it all in one spot, to access it from either of our offices, and to integrate it immediately and edit it is extremely attractive to us. Given the investment we have in acquiring the video and processing it and cataloging it, Navigator X becomes one of the most important parts of our edit process. The ability to do a federated search across all of our assets, to be able to find elements whether they are in spinning drives, whether they are in nearline storage or on the shelf, is vitally important to us. Navigator X offers all of these things to us.
For more on Media Navigator X, be sure to see the demonstration on this stage by Sony's Wei Wu, coming up at 1:30. The centerpiece of Sony's cloud portfolio is our C Media Cloud platform. Built on Amazon Web Services, it features the scalability, automation, and cost savings of cloud computing. The C platform can handle many of the boring routine production operations, enabling your staff to concentrate on the creative tasks that they do best. Our platform can handle file storage, file sharing, transcoding, automatic proxy generation, metadata extraction, caption transformation, dailies viewing, quality assurance, archiving, streaming, and file distribution. And your existing systems can seamlessly integrate with our REST API, enabling you to craft the ideal workflow. It's easy to acquire content from anywhere and put it into the C Cloud. In the cloud, web-based collaboration becomes easy. All your colleagues can enjoy simultaneous access and frame-accurate markups. After a session, you can output the results as PDF or XML for use in craft editing. High-speed encrypted file transfer can get your content onto the C platform quickly and securely. By its very nature, the cloud is everywhere. Suddenly, it's far, far easier to aggregate content and distribute content to affiliate stations, syndication customers, and any other endpoints. And since C supports integrated archives, you've got cloud-based disaster recovery built in. C customers range from individual camera persons to some of the biggest names in broadcasting and motion picture production. We now manage petabytes of data representing millions of files, ingesting as much as 50,000 hours per month. Clients include Frontline, Sony Pictures, CBS News, ITN, and Tegna. But two cases in particular demonstrate how Sony can work in partnership with your staff, actively collaborating to create powerful, completely customized cloud-based solutions. I'm talking about PMM and Media Clearinghouse. Short for Public Media Management, PMM is a partnership between Sony Professional Solutions and WGBH Boston. PMM offers public media stations cloud-based distribution for non-real-time program content and automated master control. Delivered as a service, PMM replaces capital expense that can total in the millions of dollars with a simple, predictable monthly operating expense. Just as important, PMM alleviates the labor-intensive duplication of tasks for every program at every station. Before PMM, each station was responsible for its own satellite download, its own transcode, its own quality control, and the capital expense associated with on-premise storage of PBS program content. PMM replaces all this with a network operations center in Boston, a one-rack PMM node at each participating station, and cloud distribution. This results in tremendous efficiencies. System-wide, there's just one download from the satellite, one transcode, and one quality control at the Network Operations Center at WGBH. At each station, PMM replaces expensive satellite time with cost-saving cloud distribution. Content arrives via an ordinary 100 megabit internet connection, eliminating costly dedicated fiber. And a simple PMM node replaces an expensive master control system. While PMM is tremendously efficient, it still leaves the local playlist, local programming, and local brand identity where it belongs, in local hands. A new member of the PMM family is Alan Pizzato, president and CEO of WYES TV in New Orleans. He says, the first and immediate obvious benefit was the improved on-air look, which the new graphics capabilities provided. We brought our traffic and master control operations together, which is enabling more flexibility and productivity. And our on-air operations is running very smoothly and consistently. Not having to make a major investment in automation and archiving equipment also had a very positive impact on our budget. We faced a similar challenge working with Tegna, the major U.S. station group. They had grown from 18 to 46 stations in 1 year, with every individual station redundantly doing capture, prep, and transcode for non-real-time files. They badly needed to streamline operations. We work with Tegna to create a cloud-based system called Media Clearinghouse. The system spreads the work out, leveraging a distributed workforce to get content efficiently to air. The system distributes content, transcodes, monitors and performs analytics, conducts quality control, and enables collaboration, all while maintaining metadata and status sync across all stations. By combining the advantages of a hardware system and a service, Media Clearinghouse also combines CapEx with OpEx. Here's what Jeff Johnson, VP of Technology, had to say.
We decided that there was a lot of redundancy in our operation. We're taking certain syndicated programs in 18 times a day. Why wouldn't we take them in one time and then push them out to all the local entities, properties that air them without any other intervention by the local stations? So we came up with a solution. We worked with Crispin, we worked with Sony using their C cloud infrastructure, and we came up with a process. And as of today, we process approximately 240 unique shows a week, probably deliver over about 2,400 shows a month. We have multiple prep points, 4 ingest points across the whole station group, and so therefore we're able to service up our 48 television stations with syndicated content. We foresee this as being a service that will help us into the future, and that when we look at different sales models, that we have the ability to deliver programming or content changes or commercial changes in near real time. There are a lot of shows that we're processing day of that we are able to deliver the same day, somewhere 2 days in advance. It's a complete end-to-end solution that we've developed, and we think it's very scalable and will serve us into the future.
Now we're putting the advantages of PMM and Media Clearinghouse to work for anyone who needs to syndicate and distribute content. Presenting Sony's Managed Media Distribution Center. Centralized cloud-based operations can slash your satellite distribution costs, dramatically improve your productivity, and enable your staff to focus on the creative tasks that they enjoy rather than rote repetitive chores. Incredibly scalable, your system can grow as quickly as your business, and the system can upgrade functionality as new technologies become available. Crispin has been providing software applications for over 20 years that assist with the acquisition and precision playout of programs and interstitials. In doing so, they have built APIs to hundreds of products. They have leveraged that experience to create automated on-premise workflows which incorporate MCS for cloud processing and distribution. Now, they're more than just a partner. Crispin is officially part of the Sony family. Based on years of real-world performance for dozens of TV stations, the Managed Media Distribution Center delivers compelling value. Finally, some of you have told us that you need global digital distribution as well as OTT and commerce solutions. You need future-proofing, and you need to accommodate an ever-evolving consumer base. That's why we created Venue, the media-as-a-service platform that acts as a single solution for avails management, content prep and ingest, distribution, broadcast playout, and OTT solutions, including fully integrated commerce. And now, recently announced, Venue Unlimited is the first of its kind cloud-based streaming service, providing access to over 1 million hours of premium licensable content, available in more than 23 languages, sourced from over 450 content owners, through a centralized cloud-based repository for one monthly flat fee. Unprecedented. It's just one of Sony's media solutions that meets so many of the chief concerns that you've expressed to us. Be faster to air and social media, lower real estate costs, eliminate costly duplication of effort, increase productivity, empower collaboration, solve distribution headaches. Sony's cloud-based solutions deliver, whether you've got a greenfield opportunity or a legacy system. Whether your operations are small or large, whether you prefer to work on-premises or in the cloud, whether your financial model is operating expense or capital expense, whether you're after a fully managed service or a system that you can operate yourself, if you're looking to leverage all the benefits of the cloud with all the assurance of down-to-earth practicality, speak to your Sony representatives. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your kind attention and have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much.